Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be making a lure out of this jig head right here. Got some squirrel ties we're going to wrap it out of. But we just built this new table to make some lures. We got my mold and stuff, some line. And yeah, there's stuff that I'm going to be using here for making this video. If I put it like that. More like that. I want to put that more straight up and down. But I made this been a little off video thing, but I'm making some of these. These sweet little jigs. Might get some probably crappies, maybe a walleye. Yeah, I got them in this little bag over here. But we're gonna start by grabbing ourselves a glue here. And a nice Q-tip is what I use here. We're gonna dip our glue like this. Grab a nice little piece of glue and just glue it up on there. Put your Q-tip back down and you're gonna grab your fur that you got it from a squirrel. Put it on there like this. And then you're just gonna wanna start wrapping. Get it just in between that hook there. Like that. Ooh. There. Want to get on that inside by that actual jig part. Once you get it going, it's easier. Start, it's hard. Here we go. Now it's going good. That glue also helps by doing this. It helps it stay a little bit stickier. This one isn't going as good though as I wanted it. Fur's on there good though. So it's just a matter of wrapping it now, which we got. Just like that, you guys can see, starting to get some good wraps on it. Get a little bit towards the front there. There we go. Yeah, this one's going to be a pretty good one. Right now, we don't have any docks in on the lake, but I'll probably make a video of doing some fishing with these and just fishing with other lures. Probably some pike when it opens, walleye maybe, probably bass. Pike and bass are probably a guarantee with this. Maybe not this lure though. There you go. Really good wraps here. See, once you get it going, at the start it's really hard, but once you get it going, it's like a breeze. You're just gonna wrap it like that. If you guys want, you can follow along with this too. I'll make a couple videos of that maybe. Don't forget to like and subscribe though. Keep getting those up. Alright, so here. There you go. There's that. Alright, now we're going to get a little bit more glue on there so you can just let your line hang. Might have to tighten that up a little bit though. Let it drizzle down. There we go. You're just gonna like spread it out here. Okay, just like that. It'll help it keep it harder on, so nothing could tear that off. Now I also have some holographic like line here. We're gonna add that onto this. So you gotta get your scissors, Snip a little piece off. Place it where you want it. Mine fell off. Just gonna get it to where it sticks into the glue. And there, you start wrapping. Slide it back up. Right there is good. You could snip stuff always more toward the head too, so don't worry about it being too far up. Oops, that was bad. Ow, just hooked myself. Alright, yeah, we're getting... You don't want to put too much on here, but not too less. I need to strike it more by that head. So that's one thing I need to get, is one of them holders for the flies, and just put them in here. I might have to buy one of them. Alright, we're getting to our last little bit of wraps here. Probably gonna glue like 2 to 1 more times here then. With the glue, you can see your new stuff and your old stuff. Like you can see where you put your glue, and then the line that you're putting on is a little bit brighter, but it all gets the same color at the end. Gonna get up there by the head. Now I have some green eyes for it, because this bait's like, this is some green line, but since it's a jig head, I don't know if you can put them on, because as you guys can see here, this one right here, it's one of the other ones that I made. It has some eyes. It used to have like red little painted eyes. I scraped it off, put a green eye on there. What's this? WTP eyes right there. God, I'm at Thorn Bros, but keep wrapping. We're almost at the end. It's the end right there. You'll see that your glue will kind of shoot up a little bit. That's okay. You can just go get a towel and wrap that off. But check on the underside. Looking good. Alright. And then we're gonna come around like this. Just about to the finish line. Our last step would be to catch a fish with this, but I don't really have a lake to fish at right now. Squeeze that tight. Now we're gonna do another one. I'm gonna do a couple of these, and we'll get some more glue on it. Oh yeah, up there by the jig head's a good spot. Okay, right here, we're gonna tighten it up again. Oop, that was bad. Yeah, we should be able to hold it now. Yeah, I got looped around that eyelid there. Just gonna bring it back around. A bit like that. You guys wanna see what it looks like so far? Sapphire red squirrel tail. It's okay colored. I bet I'll catch some crappies. Probably gonna do a couple videos of crappie fishing at my dock, but that's gonna be in the future, in the summer probably. I should use this in a video. I will. I'm gonna keep on wrapping this a couple times just to make sure none of our line could come loose. We're gonna get it as close to the jig head as we can, so that way we can get more wraps up there, because it's a little bit harder to do that spot. There. Right, there we go. Pull it tight now, that'll be our last one. You should have only a little bit of extra line. As you can see, I got not too much up here by the jig. That's okay though, it'll still stay on good. Could do extra laps, but let's do one more because we don't have too much up there. Why not? Okay, so this goes right through here like that. Just pull it tight and make sure it stays up there by the jig head. Perfect, that'll be our last one. Didn't change a whole lot, but it could help a little bit. Gonna cut it off. You can see we have a little bit of extra line there. The glue will just pat that down. I'm gonna grab a new glue thing. There we go, nice fresh one. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back in the thing. I need to get some tape. I don't like to scrape up these parts here, so take a little tape, put it like this. There, that'll be perfect. So now, as you guys can see, our jig head's just under here. It's not getting pinched too hard. We're gonna get our glue here. Nice clear glue. Just gonna wrap it like this, let it drip. There it goes. We're gonna start gluing. Nothing heavy, just a little bit of glue. Go far away. You can even touch the jig head with the glue. Won't do anything. A little bit more glue here. Okay. And you're gonna want to sit down and come here and get the bottom. So your tag end is right there. If you want, you could trim that, but you might even want to get a little bit of the hair by the where you wrapped, so it can harden to that. Just like that. That's a good wrap. Oh, we might cut that tag in a little bit. I'm gonna put some more glue by the jig head, so that way that tag end doesn't go too much and it'll stay farther up by it. Yeah, it's okay if you get some glue on that jig head. Try not to get it on this part here. It won't be as fluffy. Alright, that should be good. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay, then you're just gonna throw this thing away. You can't really use it for much anymore. I got a couple extra tails, but it's a 14-minute long video so far. I had this extra green line here. Didn't put it on though. Kind of forgot about it. As you can see in here, I have this one. This one's probably the worst one out of it. It's got a red one and a green one and some darker green and then the eye, obviously. We're wondering what the jig head looks like. I'll go grab it in a sec while this dries, but this one has a holographic one and then a red one. It's got the dark green and then a lime green over it. Got the eyes. And this one's probably the best one right here. This one also might be the best that I'm making. But yeah, I'll go get the jig head for it quick. Alright, I got my tackle box here. And I think I have some jig heads for it. Maybe I don't. Oh, I got one left. It's just like a little bit sized. I'll compare it to this Q-tip size. Q-tip jig head. I don't know how to measure how long it is, in case you guys buy them. Try to make some of these videos, but over here, I'm gonna tape measure. And then this lure, this jig head is 1 inch and 3/8. So that's how long it is. Don't know the heavy. I think I got these out of a mixed tree tackle box. I don't know. Don't use them too much. So that makes some lures out of them. But yeah, that's what's in there. It goes right there. This should be done now. There's a little bit of stuff up here. But now we could add these eyes here. The focus is on this. But I don't know how flat that's gonna be because it's round and it looks okay with the red eyes. If it focuses better. Maybe it's too bright. I don't know. But that right there. Okay. That right there. The hook we just made. I'll measure how long it is in a sec. I think it's probably like 2.5 inches long. It'd be a perfect size for crappies. Okay, let's get this. Oh, it's 2 inches. 2 inches where the fur usually is. Hang on. Pretty much 2 inches. You can't really tell with the fur, but that's where most of the fur is at the 2 inch mark. These other ones here, a little size comparison. These ones are dry, this one isn't. But right there, those are the 2 ones. Made these like a couple weeks ago. I'm gonna put this in here like this so it dries. Made them like, yeah, probably a week or 2 ago. Maybe I have a couple extra tails here I can show you. We got red squirrel and gray squirrel. These ones right here were made out of gray squirrels. This one's like kind of, don't have too much on it. It's very light fur. It's all fluffy and stuff, but this one, a little bit more together. I like the white tips on it though. I think that looks pretty good. But this one has the white tips too. I like it a lot. And it's got 2 sections of it. There's some on the bottom and then some on the top. So it's extra fluffy. So yeah, I think this one's my favorite one. This one might also be the favorite too, right here. We gotta see what catches more on the dock. Or on the boat, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a couple videos on the boat if I get a tripod. But I can show you guys in moments. Good. Right there. That's the lure. Thanks. So yeah, it's gonna be the end of the video. Thanks for watching. See you guys next video.